Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to my instant match reaction to Everton 2, Liverpool 2. Everton get away with absolute ungodly murder in the Merseyside Derby, escape a very controversial VAR decision to claim a point, courtesy of what proved to be the final goal of the game, a Dominic Calvert-Lewin's, another absolute fantastic header from Calvert-Lewin to bring the game to 2-2 after Mane and Salah had scored for Liverpool, and Michael Keane had also scored for Everton in the first half as well. Very controversial game this, plenty of talking points to get through. Virgil van Dijk, first of all, got straight into the game by trying to act like the big guy, smashing into James Rodriguez, shoving Calvert-Lewin in the back. And then, obviously, Liverpool took the lead just after that, and it looked like it was going to be one of them. And then the game sort of hinged, I think, on the moment when Jordan Pickford pretty much volleys Virgil van Dijk. He gets injured and has to go off. We get away with not having a penalty given against us because it was already an offside beforehand, which was great for us because from there on we sort of bounced back. We got back into the game, and without Van Dijk, Calvert-Lewin got a lot more joy up front. He started to dominate in the air, which again led to us getting a corner. James Rodriguez whips it in, and Michael Keane scores an absolute bullet of a header from the corner. Then we get to half-time at 1-1. Then Yerry Mina makes a real hash of a cross from Henderson, and Salah volleys it in to make it 2-1 Liverpool. And then there's an instant where Andy Robertson kicks Allen, but nothing happens, and Allen actually gets booked, I think, which is bizarre. Then comes our second goal, James Rodriguez with a great ball down the line, Dean with a great cross. It was textbook stuff, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets up absolutely brilliantly and heads it into the corner, 2-2. But unfortunately, that wasn't the end of the action. I mean, for my nerves, I really wish it was. But, you know, both sides tried to go for the win. Richarlison then got himself sent off for a studs-up tackle on Thiago. And so we'll miss Richarlison for the next game. It looked like he picked up a bit of a knock anyway. So it might be we were going to miss him either way. But we're going to be Richarlison for the next game, whatever way you look at it. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to render Thiago helpless. Well, not in that sense, because you don't ever want to see a player get hurt. But Thiago gets back up and plays a great ball through. Mane cuts it back and Henderson scores, and you're just thinking, oh my God, how on earth has it happened to us again? Jordan Pickford with another error, it looked like, for that goal of sorts, and then all of a sudden, the VAR disallows it. Even though it looks to me as if it was onside, but I'm not going to complain because, the referee is notorious for favouring Liverpool in these games, and we have wretched luck off the referees normally. Decisions so often go against us and so often go for them. So it was astonishing, really, to see this very, very close decision go in our favour, and we come away with a point that we just about deserved, I'd say. I think we did give a good account of ourselves, particularly in the second half, but there was times where we were overrun in midfield in the first. So, it would have been harsh, I think, on us to lose the game. But thankfully we don't. We get a point. We stay top of the table for the time being, which is great. Liverpool fans are crying in probably on their Twitter forums and whatever at the moment, which is, it's not often that they're on the wrong end of injustice. So it's nice to see that as well. It's about time we leveled the playing field a little bit. And now it's nice to see that there is some, I wouldn't say justice. It's just like, it's reverse injustice, really, isn't it? It's just, it's harsh on them, but how often does that happen to us? So, it's about time we got something. And we get a point. We move on to the next game. Hopefully we can, Richie can recover from his knock, misses one game and comes back, and hopefully Seamus' injury, James Coleman, of course, went off in the first half as well. Hopefully his injury's not too serious either. Hopefully we can bounce back quite quickly because, these games are always horrible. We always get a couple of knocks in these games, and, it's a blood and thunder fixture. It always is. Too often, especially Liverpool players, are allowed to go around roughhousing our players, which I think it did go on today quite often, but I think we gave a bit of our own back as well. I think we put a few hard tackles in, and we didn't let them have it all their own way, which is excellent to see. I think, I don't think they were the better side today, I think, but for once we didn't let them have it all their own way, which is so nice to see. We haven't done that in a derby for years. It was a really good attacking display. You know, we got 2 goals in a derby, which is like, it's bad that we have to celebrate that, but it's, how long has it been since we've done that? At Goodison, I think the commentator said it was the first time we scored in a Goodison derby for 5 years, which is insane to think. But, you know, we scored twice today, you know, and we given a decent account of ourselves. We held our own for the most part, and we come out with a point. For that, we really can't complain. I dread these fixtures. I'm always glad to have them out the way, and now it's over and done with. I'm going to go and get myself a nice drink and relax and, you know, enjoy the rest of my weekend, which hasn't been completely ruined by a Merseyside derby for once, which is absolutely brilliant. So, you know, no complaints from me for the time being. You know, let's hopefully get back to winning ways straight away next game. We'll see what we've got in line next. But until then, let's just enjoy the fact that we don't have to suffer the nerves of a derby day for a few more months now. So thank God for that. Anyway, guys, let us know your opinions on the derby, all these big talking points that I've covered, and how you think we got on. I thought it was all right personally, but you know, everyone's got their own opinion. So let us know. Drop us a comment below. Give this video a like as well, and subscribe for more great content. And until next time, thank you guys for watching on the Toffee Blues.